So please we open our class notes. So please let it be open our class notes. Yeah. So today, we are gonna be starts with what? So Azure DevOps. What is Azure DevOps? What is Azure DevOps? What is Azure? We're gonna be discussing. That is in exactly our agenda for today's session. Before start the session, let it be introduce myself. My name is Maha. I have totally 15 years of IT experience. My career starts as a Java developer. Then I turn as a DevOps engineer. Last 5 years onwards, I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer. It is includes Azure DevOps and AWS, Azure administration also. That is in exactly my profile. But before I start the session, I have three questions. I want to clarify with these three questions, then we will move forward. What are the first question? What is an application? What is an application? The working software, which is written any programming language, we call as an application. We call as an application. The working software, which is written any programming language, we call as an application. That application we're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon Bookmash. Clear. Let it be repeat again. What is an application? The working software, which is written any programming language, we call as an application. That application we're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website. But what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. SDLC is a software development lifecycle. Please continue. Yeah. So what is in exactly SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. software development lifecycle. In software development lifecycle, we have several stages and several phases like analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. We have a several stages and several phases. Several stages and several phases. By following, these are all the stages and phases. These are all the stages and phases. We can able to implement a software and we can able to do business in internet like a Flipkart or Amazon. But if you want to build a Flipkart kind of application like Redbus, Book My Show, and whatever may be, if you want to build, we have to follow these are all the stages. What are the first step, guys, please? Analysis. Analysis means exactly the login page, registration page, payment gateway, what are the client requirement. Each and every information will be gathered. Based on gathering information, it will be analysis. Once if it is analysis, it will be design. Design is nothing but a plan. Design is nothing but what? Plan. According to the plan, our developers will implement the lines of code. Our developers will implement the lines of code by using Java, .NET, Python, any programming language. Once if it is an implement, our testers will be verified the functionality, how the login page works, the registration works. The testers will verify the functionality. Once if it is verify the functionality, we're gonna be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Placing our applications on hundreds of servers. Once if it is placing on hundreds of servers, placing our applications on hundreds of servers, then we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. And whether it is working or not, we're gonna be monitoring and maintenance. Monitoring and maintenance. This entire process, we're calling as what? Software development lifecycle. Software development life cycle. Clear all of it. Understood. But in SDLC, if you are a software engineer, directly or indirectly, you are part of our SDLC process. If you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. Can verify the functionality. Can verify the functionality. But if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be? Let us understand for today. Yeah. So if you are a DevOps engineer, okay, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment and with what? Operation means. So software development plus operation, we calling as what? DevOps. So as a roles and responsibilities start from development environment operation, that means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. And monitoring. And monitoring. So as a DevOps engineer from development environment to operation, we are going to be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. We are going to be in implementing as place. Is DevOps is a technology like Java, .NET, Python? No. DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a process. DevOps is an automated process. From development environment to production environment, it is an automated process, but it is not a technology. While we implementing DevOps an automated process, DevOps an automated process. So whatever the lines of code is written by developer, whatever the lines of code is written by developer, as a DevOps engineer, we are going to be making working software and delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with a high quality, with low cost is nothing but what our DevOps transparent pipeline. So as a DevOps engineer, what exactly are roles and responsibility, guys, please? As a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibility replacing with what? Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what operation. That means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operations. But not we are not doing planning, we are not doing any coding, we are not doing any testing. Just we are gonna be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. But what is the roles and responsibilities in this DevOps transparent pipeline? What exactly are roles and responsibilities? Let us try to understand step by step. So are we part of planning? No. Are we part of planning? No. We are not part of planning. We are part of coding. That means we are not writing any coding, and writing is responsible by the developer. Writing is responsible by the developer. Once if it is written by developer, that it's going to be maintenance by DevOps engineer. Writing by developer and maintenance by DevOps engineer. Once if it is maintained, once if it is maintained, but n number of developers lines of code. How many developers writing a code? N number of developers lines of code continuously writing a code. The continuously writing a developer lines of code, those lines of code as a DevOps engineer continuously integrate. Continuously and integrate. Continuously integrate. So once if it is an integrate, once if it is integrate, whether it is working or not, our developers will verify the our testers will return the test cases. Those test cases just we are going to be integrating here only. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be integrating, which is written by testers. Once if it is in execute, if you got an error, if it is through an error, those test cases, if it is through an error, automatically it is redirecting back to the developer. Developer has to fix the issue. Again integration, again verify the test case. If we got again error, then again it will revert back to the automatically developer. Developer has to fix the issue. Integration again execute. So this entire process, so it's gonna be repeat again and again until zero errors. If it is zero errors, the working software as a zero errors, we're gonna be deploying our applications. It's gonna be delivering into the release. It's gonna be delivering into the release, continuously delivering. Once if it is continuously delivered, we're gonna be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers, placing our applications on hundreds of servers, placing our applications on hundreds of servers. Once if it is placed, our applications on hundreds of servers, we can access our internet as a website. Whether it is working or not, we're gonna be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which you are calling as what? Software development lifecycle. But for implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we're gonna be using tool stack. Which are all the tool stack we're gonna be learning? Let us be list down. We're gonna be learning Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Amazon Web Services, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Elastic Logstack, Kibana, Terraform. These are all the tools we are gonna be using. Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Amazon Web Services, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Elastic Logstack, Kibana, and Terraform. These are all the tools we are gonna be using for implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline. So these are all the tools. Which are all the tools we have discussed. These are all the tools how we are gonna be using in this process. Let us understand once. So Git is a version control. So whatever the lines of code is written by developer, those lines of code we are gonna be maintained by Git. Maintained by Git. Once if it is maintained by Git, so that code we're gonna be execute automatically by helping of Maven. By helping of Maven. Maven is a build tool. It is always produce an active factory. It helps to manage dependencies. And we're gonna be using Jenkins. Jenkins is a CI tool. Jenkins is a CI tool. Continuous integration, continuous delivery. CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery. Jenkins is a CI/CD tool. So Git is a version control. Repeat again, please. Some of the students ask me. Git is a version control. Whatever the lines of code written by developer, those lines of code is we are gonna be maintaining in a Git. In a Git. Once if it is maintained, we are gonna be an execute and build the project by helping of Maven. Maven is a build tool. Either on Git or Maven, we are going to be implementing an automated process by helping of Jenkins. Jenkins is a continuous integration, continuous delivery tool. The entire CI/CD, continuous integration, making working software, continuous delivery, we can automate by helping of Jenkins. And once if it is an implement CI/CD, where exactly we're going to be delivering release? The release is nothing but what? JFrog. JFrog is a release. It can maintain active factories, stable builds, and continuously delivering our working software. And we're going to be learning SonarQube. SonarQube is a code analyzer. Code analyzer. Whether the developers are following standards or not, whether the developers are using right functions or not. It will be analysis and it will be statistics and reports also. By using it, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, and SonarQube, we can able to implement a continuous integration, making working software and continuous delivery. Once if it is delivered, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. We calling as what? Deployment. How exactly we can automate deployment? By helping of configuration management. What is the configuration management? What is in exactly the configuration management? The configuration management is nothing but what? Replacing manual configuration process with an automated process on a hundreds of service we calling as what? Configuration management. We calling as a configuration management use. But that we're gonna be using Ansible. Ansible is supporting a configuration management. But from where exactly we can able to get these hundreds of service? From where exactly? Yes, either we can able to get it from physical environment or from virtual environment or from cloud. Either from physical environment or from virtual environment using AWS, Amazon Web Services. By using AWS, we can able to get hundreds of servers. On top of hundreds of servers, we can deploy our application automatically by helping of Ansible. So not only placing our applications or websites on AWS, we can able to place on our Docker containers also. Our Docker container is isolated area, which you can place our applications very easily with low cost, with high quality. With low cost, with high quality. Docker is an isolated area, which can place our applications very easily. So yeah, and these Docker containers we can able to automate Kubernetes. Kubernetes is just like a ship. Like for example, we have a container. I think so. This is a real-time container. We can able to import export the same way. Or Docker also. Docker is for application Java, .NET application, Flipkart. But this container import export anything. Am I right? How these containers can manage by the ship or controlled by the ship? One ship can manage all our containers are not the same way. These are all our Docker containers we can manage by the ship like Kubernetes. Kubernetes is like a ship. Kubernetes is an orchestration tool which can manage or control all our Docker containers. And we're going to be learning Vagrant. Vagrant is a virtual provisioning tool. By helping of Vagrant, we can able to create a virtual machines. We can able to create a virtual machines in your laptop. By using Vagrant, we can able to make easier development environment. Yeah, we can able to learn Elk, Elastic Logstack, Kibana for monitoring our application, whether it is working or not, whether it is slow or not. We're going to be continuously monitoring and generating the reports and statistics. And Terraform. Terraform is a cross cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to create infrastructure in any cloud, either AWS or Azure or a Google. So by helping of these are all the tools. Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Elk, Terraform. We can able to implement an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Clear all of you. But while implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we required infrastructure. We required a infrastructure. So tell me, what is infrastructure? What is infrastructure? What is an exact infrastructure? For example, let me say, what is an application first? Application is nothing but a website, am I right? As we understand. Application is nothing but a website, like a Flipkart website. So to maintain this website, to configure this website, like Flipkart kind of application, what kind of infrastructure is required? That is my question. Majorly is required servers, network, database, storage, and extra. These are all major infrastructure is required. These are all major infrastructure is required for deploying our application, for maintaining our applications. For deploying our applications, for maintaining our website. Clear, understood. But how many ways we can able to get this infrastructure? How many ways to get infrastructure? Either we can able to get it by physical environment, or from virtual environment, or from cloud. Either by physical environment or virtual environment or from cloud. But what is a cloud? What is an exactly cloud? So specifically computing, cloud computing. What is the meaning of cloud computing? So please listen. So if we can access, if you can access the remote place resources over internet from a laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Is nothing but what? Cloud computing space. So let me understand the slides. So what is in exactly the cloud computing? Let us discuss. So what is in exactly cloud computing? So these data centers are placed in remote place like in US, in Hyderabad, in Mumbai. In so many places, these data centers are located. From these data centers, if we can access resources like servers and databases over internet from a laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Repeat again. What is the cloud computing as please? The remote placed resources such as servers, network, storage, database, if you can access over internet from your laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Is nothing but what? Cloud computing. But any cloud is a rental-based infrastructure. By using cloud, we are not buying anything. Sorry. We can able to get only rental-based infrastructure only based on usage. Based on usage. We can able to pay the rent. We can able to pay the rent. That's it. So let us understand with an example. If you want to go to the railway station by car, how many ways we can able to get a car? Either by buying a car or rental car. Which is easy? Buying a new car for just for reaching railway station, it is easy. Immediately can able to buy a car? No. It is a huge cost and getting car is not easy. But rental car, book a wala or over a car, within 10 minutes, the car is available at a doorstep. Reaching a railway station, whatever the tariff, you need to pay it. The same way, instead of buying and maintaining your own servers, get the rental servers from cloud. And whatever the tariff, you need to pay it. But which cloud? There's so many clouds providers are available in the market. But the leading cloud provider is AWS, Amazon Web Services, which we are going to be learning. Oh, sorry, one second. One second. Not AWS. Please wait. One second. Sorry, please wait. Please wait, please. Yeah. Yeah. So what is a cloud? Cloud is a rental-based infrastructure. So by using cloud, we are not buying anything. We are going to be getting only rental-based infrastructure only based on based on usage, we're gonna be parent. But which cloud we're gonna be learning? Which cloud? So which are all leading cloud providers available in the market? AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google. But which cloud, please? Microsoft Azure. Why Microsoft Azure? Because of it is a Microsoft Azure is a 5 times cheaper than AWS. We can able to save through an existing Microsoft license. More than 95% of 95% of companies are moving into the Azure. Why? Because it is cheaper. So what is the cloud, guys? What is the Microsoft Azure cloud? It is a cloud service provider. It is offering various cloud services like computing, so storage, database, network, and so many cloud services offering by Microsoft Azure. It is the second largest cloud. First one is AWS. Second one is what? Second largest cloud provider is what? Microsoft Azure itself. In the cloud, which are all the models? Yeah, we are gonna be learning compute model, networking model, storage model, database model, identity access management model, AD Active Directory model, user management model. These are all the models we are gonna be discussing under Azure administration, under Azure administration. But if you want to getting into the Azure, first you should understand Azure architecture. Azure architecture. In Azure architecture, totally we have a 3 layers. It is a front end layer, it is a middle layer, it is a back end layer. Front end means what? Front end means what exactly? So how we are getting into the cloud? Yeah, how we are using Facebook's email the same way. Sign up and sign in, you can able to getting into that. Yeah, PowerShell like a command, like Windows PowerShell we can use it, and we can able to execute PowerShell commands, and we can able to create resources. And we can able to CLI by executing command. If we have a Java.NET programming, yes, we can able to use REST clients also, either by any form, either by portal, PowerShell, CLI, REST client, anyone, anything, you can use it. And you can able to authorize by providing credentials. It will be authorized. Whatever the providing username, password, it will be authenticated. Once if it is authenticated, we can able to create resources like a virtual machine, app services, database, networking, and storage. Whatever we want, you can able to create. Got it. Once if it is once if it is once if it is Once if it is logged in, we can able to use any kind of service like computing. Under computing, so many services we're gonna be discussing. Under networking, we're gonna be discussing about so many services. Under storage, we're gonna be discussing n number of services. Under database, so many services we're gonna be learning. And user management, group management, active directory, we're gonna be learning. So these are all the services we are going to be learning in our Azure administration. It's under Azure administration. So which are all the services in under computing power? So virtual machines, function apps, app services, AKS. Under networking model, load balancer, application gateway, DNS, CDN. Under storage, blob storage, file storage, table storage, queue storages, and databases, SQL databases, Casma DB. So I need access management, user management, group management, managing your account, Azure account, billing and costing, metrics. These are all the things we're going to be learning under Azure administration. So we are going to be learning both Azure DevOps and Azure administration. Both we are going to be learning. So what are the major difference between these two? So while implementing our DevOps and automated process, making working software, whatever the lines of code written by developer making working software, we're going to be delivering under the production environment within a shortest time with high quality, with low cost. While we delivering working software, where exactly we're going to be deploying on our Azure cloud infrastructure, on our Azure infrastructure. Infrastructure, we can able to get it from cloud, Azure cloud. On top of, we're going to be implementing an automated process by helping of DevOps. That is a major difference between Azure and DevOps. But we're gonna be learning. So we're gonna be learning Azure DevOps pipeline and Azure administration. Both we're gonna be learning. And before taking up questions, please wait. Before taking up questions, please wait. Let it be course overview. Please let me complete my course overview. Then we will take your questions, please. So total duration of this course is 4 months. In this 4 months, Azure DevOps will be covered, Azure administration will be covered. Linux basics will be covered, shell script also covered. No programming Java, .NET not required. If you have already, very good. So you require this, you require a laptop with this minimum configuration for practice daily. Freshers can join in this course, experienced students can join in this course, and any graduate can also join in this course. Daily class recording videos after the payment via Google Drive we can able to practice. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects, 80% of software material. I'm going to be provided. Our course starts with very basic level, finish with what advanced level. Each and every class is a practical implemented in front of you that you need to practice. So daily 1 hour class. So 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday to Saturday classes. So Sunday is a holiday. You're going to be paying 10,000 rupees for complete DevOps, Azure administration, daily recording. You're going to be paying. This is our admin number 9297 Please call this number for registration, for payments, for recording session, further communication. Got it very clearly? And do you have any question? Please ask me in the chat box. So tomorrow we will meet with same time, same link. Please be joined tomorrow also, same time, same link. Any questions, please? Any questions, please? Do you have any questions? Please ask me in the chat box. Sharo, please wait. I will talk to you. I can unmute. You can talk to me. Please wait. Right now or afternoon? You can talk to me right now also. Yes. If you want to talk to me personally, please call this number and ask the conference to me. You want to talk to me personally afternoon, call this number 9297 and ask to conference Maha. They will answer. They're in the conference. Then talk to me. Yeah. Now, yeah. Fine. Very good. Very good to talk. Once again. Yeah. Please, you can unmute. You can talk to me.
Hello.
Please continue.
No, no, I will speak to you over phone, Maha.
Can you repeat, please? Can you repeat?
I will speak to you over phone.
Or phone. Okay. Afternoon, please call me. After the session around 12 o'clock lunchtime, please call me. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Sure, sure. Is anybody want to talk to me, please? Can you confirm in the chat box? I can unmute. Ravi asked this question. Sir, in Azure DevOps, will you cover Jenkins, Maven, and Docker? Yeah, we will be. Yes, Ravi. Yes, Ravi. Yes, we can. Definitely. SRE is no. Sure. SRE is a different. Yeah. SM, please. What is the question, please? Shivaji. 1 second, Shivaji. Please talk to me. You can unmute, you can talk to me, Shivaji.
Yeah. Hi. Good morning, everyone. So yeah, good morning, Maha. So just I have a question that I have already asked in the chat box, but yeah, so in front of everyone, I want to ask this question. So how I want to know where this Azure APM comes. So are we going to cover in this course or not? If it is not, I mean, so what is the difference between our course and that APM?
No,
So
we are not covering what you are asking APIM because of it is our course is specific to the administration part. So APM is a specific like a database, like whatever the Azure Data Factory, that is a specialized. So there are people who are all comes under database related. So those people they're learning the specific resources, specific services. But so this course is specially designed for only administration part. Means how
oh, okay, sorry. So administration part means like we thought of I mean it's my assumption. So I thought we are going to learn a DevOps, Azure DevOps. So that is also part of the DevOps, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, so Azure DevOps is different, Azure administration is different. Okay. So both profiles are
Okay.
different. But for example, if you go for any company, so Azure administration admin is different, DevOps engineer is different there, but their roles and responsibilities. But
Mm-hmm.
DevOps we are gonna be implementing in Azure. Yeah, DevOps can implement in Azure AWS also. DevOps can implement in Azure, Google also. But which platform we're going to be taking? Either go for Azure infrastructure or Google infrastructure, AWS infrastructure. But DevOps is same for all. Got it?
So
Yeah.
yeah, got it, but little bit confusion. So
Ah,
yes, I understood that.
ah. For
It's
example,
a
very simple.
process is different, implementation is different, but concept is same as you.
Yeah.
I mean,
So for
that's what I
for
understood.
example, let me try to explain. So
Mm.
we want to implement DevOps.
Yes.
So for implementing this DevOps, we require infrastructure. For example, let's say
Yeah.
the infrastructure might be anything like so where we deploying our applications or website servers.
Service. Yes.
So from where we can getting the service? DevOps is a process. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
But
So
where you are placing a website on top of servers.
yes.
But the servers from where we can able to get it either by physical environment, by your own physical server, you need to maintain everything,
Yes.
or else you can go for cloud.
Yes.
While you go for cloud, we have different options. Either you go for Azure or AWS or Google. Either you go for Azure server or Google server or AWS server. But so today our choices we're gonna be taking as Azure. But how to use Azure, how we can able to learn that we're gonna be part of Azure administration. So providing infrastructure is nothing but what administration. For that, that might be servers, that might be network, that might be anything.
Okay, sir. I have one last question.
Okay.
So after this, after our course completion, so are we eligible for Azure DevOps engineer?
Yeah, definitely. So we are gonna be
Okay.
covering this pipeline, whatever we have discussed this pipeline, we're gonna be covering under Azure pipeline also.
Okay, including so we can eligible for CI/CD.
Definitely, that's what CI/CD we can implement normally, CI/CD we can implement Azure also.
Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah, that's it.
For example, let's say here is the services. So services, okay. So what we
Yes.
have understood, 1 second, let me clarify. Yeah. So these are all the services we're gonna be learning, am I right? These are all services comes under administration. Fine. So these are all the services providing by offering Azure. For example, you want to learn computing model, yeah, we're gonna be learning this. Container related, yes, this. Okay. Network related, these are all.
Okay.
Okay. But the same way DevOps pipeline also we can do it here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Understood. Yeah. Understood.
Thanks.
Maha.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
asking.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So Shivaji is clear. Ravi, you want to talk to me, please? So Sri, please leave it. APM, please leave it. Okay, please leave it. I will discuss later. No confusion. It's not part of our course. Ravi want to talk to me, please wait. Ravi, please, you can unmute, you can talk to me, Ravi.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Maha.
Yeah.
Good morning. So, are you going to teach us using, I mean, the CI/CD pipelines only with the classic, or also you're going to cover the YAML scripting also?
YAML also we're gonna be covering actually. YAML, JSON. So we're gonna be learning and we're gonna be implementing YAML formats 1 month completely. And whereas so in Terraform we're learning JSON format, and in Ansible we're writing a playbooks with YAML.
Yeah, yeah.
Writing a playbooks and executing a playbook, creating infrastructure, that we're gonna be learning. I will teach you. Don't worry. What is YAML? Don't ask me. I will teach you. Don't. That is my
Yeah.
response.
Okay. So you're going to teach us Jenkins now.
Please.
So Jenkins, are you going to integrate with
Another
the
questions, please. 1 second, huh? 1 second, please. Yeah, any questions? Ravi, talk to me.
Yeah, yeah. So are you going to teach us the service hooks also?
Service hooks. Yeah, will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. That's it. Bye.
Sri, don't worry.
You're talking about Docker and Kubernetes now. So you're going to teach us as with respect to Azure, or are you going to teach us generally?
Generally with Azure also both.
Oh, okay. So what is Docker and what exactly it do?
So we're gonna be
And
learning totally 1 month and Azure DevOps, Azure Docker and Kubernetes. 1 month we're spending. Completely we're gonna be learning. We'll do one project on top of it.
okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm done. Thank you.
Thanks. Is anybody want to talk to me? Sri, so I'll talk to you later, okay? Whatever you're asking, Sri, please don't. Yeah. Still any questions, please? Any clarification? Shall we meet tomorrow? Same time, same link? So don't worry. Still, if we have any question, please write down. So we'll discuss by tomorrow session. Okay. So tomorrow, slowly we are migrating into the cloud. So how to getting into the cloud, how exactly we are working with the cloud. We're gonna be learning slowly. Okay, by tomorrow onwards. Thanks, buddies. Please join with same time, same link.